ShellPoint. I'm Christy Skinner, your Senior Director of Healthcare Services, bringing you this episode of the Medical Minute. Dehydration is a very common and commonly overlooked yet serious condition for older adults. What is the best line of defense, you ask? Prevention. But somehow, this seems easier said than done. The idea of fluid intake, no less the proper amount of fluid intake, 48 to 64 ounces or 6 to 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily, is overwhelming. But let's face it, the consequences to unaddressed dehydration are dismal. Dehydration, if not remediated, can lead to kidney stones, delirium, hospitalization, or even death. Sufficient hydration is also necessary in the proper effectiveness of many of your medications. One of the signs and symptoms that may first appear when dehydration is occurring is thirst. When a person is thirsty, this is an indication that they have lost between 1 to 2% of their total body water. Unfortunately, many older adults have a diminished sense of thirst and therefore may be seriously dehydrated before the first warning presents. Another indicator is the color of your urine. If a person is properly hydrated, their urine is clear or pale yellow. The darker the urine, the more dehydrated a person usually is. Other symptoms are dry mouth, skin that doesn't bounce back after being lightly pinched, dizziness, increased weakness and labored breathing, muscle spasms, swollen tongue, delirium, failing kidney function. What can you do to get your requirement of daily fluid intake? Although water is truly the best source of hydration, as it absorbs faster in your body than any other fluid and is calorie-free, that many glasses of water is daunting to many people. Luckily, there are many other great options to accomplish proper hydration, which are also very delicious too. Here are some tasty alternatives: milk, soup, fruit or vegetable juice, Jell-O, decaffeinated beverages, smoothies made with yogurt, juice, and frozen fruit. Eating 5 servings of fruit and vegetables a day, they are filled with high water content. Suggest bring a bottle of water with you wherever you go and sip all day long. Make popsicles with water and fresh fruit or fruit juices with no added sugar. One area of caution to be mindful of is caffeinated beverages and alcohol, as these are diuretics and will increase water loss. Please consume both in moderation and hydrate accordingly. Also pay special attention to extra hydration with illnesses, especially those that involve nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea. Also, in inclement hot weather or participating in activities such as boating, gardening, and high levels of recreation, make sure you ramp up your level of hydration. Dehydration can sneak up on you, and you want to beat it to the punch. What about incontinence? You may be one of those 35% or more who are impacted by urinary incontinence and shy away from proper hydration for fear of an accident at an inopportune moment. Here are a few quick tips and advice as it pertains to hydration. When you're away from home, make frequent restroom stops even if you don't feel the need to go. Use every restroom to your advantage. Consider adult undergarments for trips away from home to reduce your anxiety. There are a variety of treatment options for urinary incontinence depending upon the condition that's causing it. Some treatments are as simple as pelvic muscle exercises, but there is much more, all of which can be explored in a consultation with your physician. Finally, I will leave you with this. Never forget that dehydration is a much worse fate than embarrassment. Dehydration can kill you, embarrassment can't. Staying home in fear of embarrassment isolates you, which also leads to poor health. Just know that this is a journey you are not alone in and you have resources and support. Most importantly, we are here to support you and help you stay well. Thank you for allowing me the privilege to provide you this important topic for the Medical Minute. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always reach me by email at christyskinner@shellpoint.org. Until next time, stay healthy.